Hello, good morning. Or you are. So right now we're going to play the Crimson Desert. Um, yeah, and we're going to play it on 2600 3700X type PC gameplay. If you would like to know my 4K video for the RTX 4080, you can just simply go and click on the links later on. So right now, guys, so we're trying to run this on this device, which is the 2600 Super RTX 2600 Super, and then R7 3700X. So we're getting this error about the graphics card driver because this driver right now is currently 581.8, which work on me, and the recommended version was 581.29. I don't know what's the problem, but yeah, it seems that the system is always running this type of recommendation update. Same what happened on my 4080. It's showing also this one. So all you have to do is just hit OK, and this should run it. Um, of course, we're running it on a. So let's wait. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So of course, first of all, once we run this, it will try to run shader. You may get this black screen, but this is normal, okay, guys. So if you got this black screen, so don't worry about it. Just simply wait and continue on how much loading will it be for your device. So if you install it to like an SSD or maybe a slower hard drive, then that will be longer for you to get this running, okay. So all you have to do is to just leave some patience on this one. Let's see what it is. And then there we go. We're getting the black screen already. This is the launcher screen. So let's see if it will give us the black screen. Ah, okay. So far, based on the launch yesterday, there are a lot of negative reviews about the game because of the controller, because of the boss fight. So we haven't gotten to that area right now. We're just starting this as a benchmarking the game. So far, we tested it also on 4080. We can get 4K at Ultra without rendering around 54, I think, if I remember, 54. That is ultra. And then if we switch it to the quality or high, then we'll get around 60. Okay, and if we go to medium, then that will give us at least 70. With the DLSS frame gen quality ultra, that will give us 100 plus. Okay. All right. So the introduction is very beautiful, right? And then let's just wait for it to come in. So it's like compiling shader. Most of the time the game will simply compile shader, okay, as first time run. So this will be my first time run on the 2060 Super. And but you know, the game is kind of, let's lower down the volume. So since we cannot get yet in the settings, so let's lower down the volume over through mixer. So as you can see, it's compiling. I'm running it on M.2 Gen 3 SSD. So if you're running it on that type of storage, so it's still fine, you know, it's still fast. I don't know if this will run on the SSD or HDD, especially HDD. So better to install it on a faster storage so that once you you know, loading something like shaders, it will be fast enough. Okay, so guys, if you're playing the Crimson Desert, how do you find the game? If you would like share those of your comments, I would like to hear them. Please comment down below. And if you are new onto this channel, please like and share, and also subscribe so you will be uh, notified about my future gaming uh, my future game, you know, where I play. Also, I am a beta tester, so some of the developer and publisher send me some codes so that we can test their games. Okay. Anyways, guys, a simple like and share, it will be helpful to this channel. Okay. Anyways, also I like something like this in the game. You know, the medieval type of game like Crimson Desert, because I like those dragons, like Dungeon and Dragons, you know, dragons, knight, sword, blade. This is the type of genre that I want. You know, I'll play something like Werewolf Smith, but that type of thing is not my genre. I'm not a fan of any uh, Chinese story. Okay, I like the fight. I like the Moblade. I like the sword fight, something like that. But I don't like the story. So I hope the Crimson Desert will give me a good story. From what I heard, the story is just basic in the Crimson Desert, and there's also some like of side quests. So I hope that will give me a likings on this game. Okay, so since this is the first time running this on this PC, it's giving me some option to adjust some of my screen. Anyways, Crimson Desert is a cloud save, meaning to say, if you play something on one device, maybe you have a handheld and then you have a main PC. If you play a main PC, you can continue them on your handheld because it's a cloud save. All you have to do is to sync your your Steam so that it will save on the cloud save for Steam. Okay, so for now, it's asking me to adjust these settings so it will be good for my eye. RTC, user racing RPG. Yeah, RTC maybe. Right, racing. That's too much. Why? So, yeah, most of the time player will go through in the game without checking the settings. So, before you play the game, you check on your settings like this one. So, right now we're trying to play it on our 25-inch monitor 1080p with no upscaling mode and VSync on. This is a 240 Hz monitor, so that's right, that's okay. Let's try it on Ultra. Then what I wanna do, I wanna put the music off, dialogue to 50 maybe. Sound effects volume to 50 as well. But I don't want a large volume for sound effects. And there we go. Then let's put on the blur intensity. So this is like a motion blur, so I don't want the motion blur, that's why I'm doing that. So we're starting this one on no upscaling, just the simple native 2060 Super, and right now we're using almost 4 GB of our VRAM or video card. This is an 8 gig video card, okay, and we're getting almost 85. So I apply that. Let's see what will be our settings. Let's load up some of my game. This one. Oh no, this. think this, yeah. So you can also play this on controller, but I find the controller so much buggy. That's why since I have a keyboard and mouse, then I'll play it on keyboard and mouse. Okay. C0. So we can see our tweet. Let's set. Then let's start. So right now we're getting at least 62 FPS mark. So when you're starting the game, you might see this kind of spaceship type intro, which will take a while, okay, because it's loading some of our files from the server or from the cloud save. So let's wait for that. Hey guys, so if you are also new, what I found out is that I ordered this on deluxe edition, which has this armor skin. So those skin and armors that you're seeing on the deluxe edition, those are not just only simply a skin. It's actually an armor that you can use on the game. So it has like +4, +5 already enhancement. Same as well with the horse. It's something I don't have the horse yet, but it's something to do with the game that will give you more, more advancement on the game. So if you got the deluxe type, then that skin or armor plate, you can use it on game because it has already an enhancement. Now if you want more of this armor, you just tune into the Twitch. So my Twitch is on my link, so please watch the Twitch so that you can have the Twitch drop for armors and horse, I think, or shield. Armors and shield, yeah. But if you don't have, then you'll just play regularly with the beginner's armor, beginner's weapon, and beginner's shield. Okay. Oh, this taking too long. So let's just wait more. But right now I'm seeing 1% 50 FPS, and there's a frame, what you call that? Frame spike. Okay. So this is the armor that I'm telling you about, the deluxe edition. So let me show you something else, okay, before we go to this. Yeah, so we're entering the world. And then we're seeing a lot of frame spike using the 2060 Super. And 100% usage already with a 6 GB VRAM. Then 19 gig. I am using 32 gig RAM, 32 gig RAM for now. Oh, wow. Actually, you know what? Using it on native resolution or native GPU, I'm seeing it so. I mean, it's good. It's just that it's lower than 60, but it seems it's good. No noise here. I mean, there's noise, but it's not really that kind of noise. Let's see on the face. So that is the armor that I get from the deluxe. So if you look on the armor, let me just go to my settings. This is the armor that has been given to me. Then this is the free one. So if you look on the free one, there's nothing there. It's just a free skin or maybe just a free one. There's no refinement or something. See, it's almost -7 from what I got. This is also the shield, but I like the one that I have right now. So the shield that I have right now is currently +3. What about this? So they are both the same. The colored shield and then the Belgian shield. And this one is bracelet, lantern. So as I told you before, once you got the the deluxe edition, you'll get this kind of armor. If you're not, you're getting this type of armor which do not have enhancement. See, it's almost 10 on my defense, and then boots, it's also have a critical rate +2. So it's giving me level 4 already, while this is level 0. Oh no, I know it means that the enhancement was +2 here. Okay, it's giving me 18 attack and defense of 5. So that's the advancement of getting the deluxe. I think they will also have a, what you call that, a skin for this. You have also some other things here like Phantom Bosset, Adventure. It's like a journey. Your journey. You also have guides like for your combos, for your mouse, for your keyboard, and for your gear, something like that. Notification. Let's see. Yeah, some of notification, and then the option will be, we have also inventory, maps, which will give us almost the maps. This is a big map, so I'm already on the path of Providence. So let's see, journal, which will be your, I think it's a quest. Let's check on your quest. The skills, so this is the skill set. If we want to be on spirit, stamina, and health. So it depends on your weapon, what type of weapon, spear. So there's a different kind of set as well. Then others, there we can see our save and load game. So once you finish something, or maybe you would like to fight any boss, I would suggest that you first save it before fighting the boss, so you can go back if ever you are defeated by the boss. What else? We also have photo mode add-on. This is where you get your freebies from the mail. So that are all from mail as well. So let's go back. Then title screen is going back to the title, and the credits is for the introduction. So right now, as we can see, we're getting 43, which is not bad. Now we're going to put this ultra to high, and let's see what will happen. Supply, and let's reset the MSI burner. So currently going to high seems not helping as well with our frame rate, and then some of the texture has already been fighting, especially the grass. Forward. This is a high without native. This is native resolution. Oh, you use control for that. So it's like precision jumping. So you will not jump, especially this type of scenario where you will try to see or try to check and adjust your jump in other game, right? So you jump, then you get to the you miss the area. If you once you miss your area, you get to go down there and you're dead. Then you need to restart all over again. So with this precision jumping, all you have to do is to hold control, and then yeah. Oh, I need to get in the I cannot only jump, I need to get to the edge before I can jump. So you can also run if you like. So using high, I think it's fine. Our minimum is 37, our average is 47. So I think it is already a good thing, a good one. I mean, I can play this all along with the 2060 Super. So if you have the 1660 Super, then I think that will be good as well. Running on 720p. I'm running on 1080p. Remember, guys, that this is a 2060 Super, but it's still good enough. With the water, we're getting some dip of 30, right? 39 or below 40 with the running water like that. Let's see more. As you can see, the render is rendering, and it seems that there's some pixelize happening because of the render. But looking on this water again, oh my goodness. So we cannot go to the water far enough, but as you can see, water are dipping to 30 to 39, I think. Let's go farther. Oh, this one will be the lightning. Let's see how's the lightning works. Yep, I know. Oh, my control. Yeah, I know. Go down here. It's not opening. My God, I don't know what's happening. Sometimes there's some combo like control and left shift that is kind of buggy because sometimes you need to really get them both click. If you click only one, like for example left, then you will not be able to do that lightning. And also using control, yeah, see. So it needed to be both control and left click same time. See that? See, already loses my control. Let's see again. Using the light. I'm using the light. Oh, I need to hold control. That's why. I thought it should be, you know, doing the light thing. So I need to hold the control. That's it. Okay, so we're in the water right now. As you can see for the water, yeah, water's good. But there's no, like you can see it clear. It's just reflection, right? So, also, as you can see on this is already running in a ray tracing, right? So if I put the ray tracing off, let's see what will happen. Let's see, there's no ray tracing, then there's no lightning on the water. See that? There's no lightning on the water without the ray tracing. The reflection of the water from the sunlight above there is now not showing the water. Okay, but we're getting at least same 42. So by this game using ray tracing and without ray tracing will still be the same FPS. So yeah, so it's a good one that you just enable the ray tracing of the game. So even though this is a 2060 Super, it still managed to get the ray tracing on. This is the entry level for those type of ray tracing game, okay, for the 2060 Super. I'm not sure if the 1660 Super will also have ray tracing, but when I tried this on my ROG Ally, which is the AMD one, but that is it's using FSR 4.0, but it's also have this ray tracing as well. See, with ray tracing, the reflection of the light is already seen on your water. See, that's a ray tracing, guys. So let's try to change something here as well because we're getting deep show 8. Let's record. Oh yeah, we're getting 38 right now. Yeah, with the water going all over. So once the game has a many NPC or maybe movement around like NPC NPC element, then yeah, your FPS will drop down because right now for water and things over here is dropping now from 30 below or 40 below, right? So our 1% low is around 32 FPS. So let's try to change this one again to maybe medium. Start the board. So right now we're getting 40 at least, max of 40 but still below 30, 40, right? So we aim to have at least 60 above FPS. So let's try to custom the settings again from medium. Let's make it to very low without the ray tracing. And let's see, apply. This is native resolution without any rendering or DLSS. So right now the reflection is gone. The details of the wall is gone as well. As you can see, there's no more details already on the walls. You cannot see any of this lining on the walls. Yep. Uh, if you like precision jumping, then yeah, you can hit control. But our aim here is with regard to the water. So from that, we're getting 54. Again to the water. Let's see. Yeah. So with the minimum, we're getting at least 52. So let's try to change it again. Oh no, this is already low. So from low, we're getting 50 already. So let's place this back. Let's try DLSS again or upscaling mode. You can have 3.1 FSR, 4.0, 4.5, and 4.5L. So right now we're going to use the 4.5L even though my driver is not updated like that. And then let's say upscaling resolution for quality and reconstruction and then reflex. So we can turn on the reflex. Still be sync on and then graphics, let's place this on ultra again or cinematic. Let's try that. Let's see if it will give me. Okay. With the cinematic settings, it's giving me at least 30 FPS right now in the water and then with the moving objects. And then the details, so remove. There's some noise. I can see some noise. So, but the details is there, right? Unlike on very low, there's no details. Even the root or the trees there, it's the details. So let's try to change it again. From cinematic, let's go to maybe from this point on. Going to see ultra, maybe let's say ultra from DLSS 4.5. Let's see if that one has an effect for our 2060 Super. So right now it's still the same. We're getting 32 from the DLSS 4.5. This card is running times 1, I think, or times 2. Yeah, times 1, I think. So let's go back. No, even with it's not running any frame generation as well. As you can see, it's turned currently off because it has no frame generation. That's the problem on the lower graphic card. You cannot enable any frame generation or fake DLSS or fake FPS. Okay, but you can enable reconstruction as well. Let's try that. Try to apply. Let's wait. Back. Let me set the side button. Record. Okay, now with that, wow, the water is beautiful. But however, our FPS is going wild. It's going 18, which is unplayable at all. See, there's some switching or taking the camera. So I think this one is not very good for our 2060 Super. So let's turn off that reconstruction off. Then let's make these since it's on ultra medium. Would you apply medium with the ray tracing on? Let's see. This is DLSS 4.5. Okay. So apparently we're getting 34 right now upon applying. Let's see on the game. So we're still getting 36. So I think the DLSS 4.5 is not applying to the 2060 Super because it is not enabled. The reconstruction is not present on this card. So if you have a lower graphics card, then it is not advisable to use any DLSS 4.5 or 4.5L. Okay, so that's what we had found out. So right now, let's go to the DLSS again. Let's place this. How about 4.5? See if there's any changes on 4.5. And let's reset the data. Record again. Okay, we're getting 39 at least. 39, but still, I mean, still ugly, you know. We're running DLSS, but we're not getting any frames or higher FPS, right? Frames per second. Unlike when we're running it on natural 2060 Super uh, without any rendering, and it's currently running. If you render this to DLSS, then it means it's running from 1080p to maybe 900p or 720p, and we're not getting any more higher from our frames, right? So let's try to change it again. So DLSS 4.5 and DLSS 4.5L is not really doing a lot of things on our settings. Okay, how about we go to DLSS 4.0 because there's no DLSS 2.0, only FSR 3.1. If you have an older GPU, you can also use the FSR upscaling 3.1. But right now we are on NVIDIA, so we're going to use the DLSS quality. NVIDIA reflects on, so it can help our GPU. And then let's say the graphics will be on ultra, or let's try cinematic first with the ray tracing on. Let's see what will happen. Oh, okay. That's right. Let me reset. Let's record. Okay, so right now we're getting at least for 39, average of 38 from this part. So yeah, it seems that there's no the cinematic and DLSS 4.0 with quality spec is kind of still low, 60, and we are targeting at least 60 FPS on this graphics card. So we're going to change it again. Let's place it on ultra. Let's see how many frames we're getting. Right now we're getting average 39 with ray tracing on. So let me reset and let's record. So right now our average is 44. So from 39 to 44, we're getting at least 5 FPS more from lowering it to ultra settings, right? But yeah, it's not ugly as you can see. It's playable, but you know, if you want to get more of the graphics, it's not, this is not the type of graphics you wanna play because it's kind of pixelized. See, sometimes when you zoom in, it's pixelizing the armor because of the shining details of the armor and the details on the armor as well. So it's trying to render those wings design and then the side design. So that's why it's trying to pixelize that. So if you see in afar, you will not see the details, but if you zoom it in, that will pixelize the settings. Okay, now since we are on the ultra, let's try to go maybe medium. Let's see if this is the right choice for us because we're trying to get at least for 60. Let's record. So right now we're getting 1 point up from the before from ultra 46. So as we can see, changing the resolution from DLSS quality going to from ultra, from high, yeah, from ultra going to medium doesn't seems to fix the issue. It's still getting us a lower FPS. Maybe adding 2 FPS from 45 from ultra going to 47 average, but it's still not giving us good details as well. Same as well with the rendering. See, when you try to focus on your character, it's kind of pixelizing the details on the armor. Okay. So it's trying to render the armor and it's pixelizing the details. So yeah, it still seems that this one is not really good. Let's see. If I'm going to turn off the ray tracing and the medium DLSS 4.0, 6, yeah, medium with medium settings without ray tracing on a DLSS 4.0 under quality. Okay, and reflects on. Okay, so let's try reset. Reset the recording. Now we're getting somewhere like around 54 FPS as an average without the ray tracing on medium settings DLSS quality. So let's see. But the rendering issue is still there when you try to focus on your character. When it's trying to look on the details of the armor, it's rendering a lot, right? But it's not like before. When it's rendering, it's kind of dirty. Right now it's kind of smooth rendering, going from zoom in and zoom out, zoom in from your character. Yeah, so it's much more faster rendering its details on the armor than before. Okay, so yeah, this is not playable under 52, but we're trying to aim on around 60, right? So let's see. So this is DLSS quality with the medium settings without ray tracing. Now let's try something else. From video, let's try to move this to balance. Balance. The graphics is under medium as well without the ray tracing. Let's see if it will get us at least 40. The recommendation, guys, for this one under this graphics card was 720p. So we're trying to look on some other possible way that we can play this in 60 FPS in the 1080p. So it seems that it's not also giving us a lot. It's still stuck on 54 average, right? So still balance. Wait, medium, right? Video. Then let's say 900p. That's really balance. 900p balance. Then graphics is medium. Let's see if that one will help us getting 60 FPS. Control Alt 8, 9. Okay, so guys, so this is a good one. It seems that the 900p has been recommended. Actually, 720p has been recommended for this type of GPU, and it's giving us at least 61 average in the water. Okay, I think this one is a better one if you wanna play this in a lower end GPU, especially if you're playing it on the 1660 RTX or maybe RX 6600. Then you need to lower it down the resolution, then using some rendering or upscaling method. So 60 FPS, how about if we turn this to, this is medium. This is medium because if you go it in low, the low quality will give you at least pixelization. Let me just check. If I'm going to make it low, let's say I'm going to low without ray tracing or minimum. Yeah, minimum. Because you don't wanna play a game with a pixelization, but the game simply is smooth as it is, right? But the rendering issue is still there. It's kind of rendering, but it's still smooth. It's giving us at least 60 FPS above using that low setting. Okay, guys. So I think you can play this on this one, 900p, 600. What is that? Forget. Very low. Then balance DLSS, and then 900p. How about if we put this on 700? Yeah, 720. That is the recommended resolution. And then let's make this in quality. Then from ultra, let's make it on high only. Let's see. It will give us at least 60 FPS. Oh, this is still giving this one is giving us at least 58 average FPS. So with the high setting, so I think the proper way we can play this on this graphics card, the 2060 Super, is by going 900p, 1600 by 900p with a quality DLSS 4.0, and then graphics card will be at least medium, maybe. Let's place a ray tracing on as well, and let's reset. I think this one is already good, and with ray tracing. However, if we remove the ray tracing, place this off on medium. So medium settings under DLSS 4.0 in quality. Let's see, the reflex is on. So let me apply. So let's see, let's wait. So I'm seeing around average 60 FPS on this type of settings. So I think guys, this is the good one. So it will be 600p. I'm sorry. It will be 900p resolution, medium medium graphics, and then DLSS quality. Okay. See, without the ray tracing. So ray tracing of medium preset, 900p DLSS 4 in quality. So this is the best settings that we can play this game in a 60 FPS. But if you want to get more, maybe you put the DLSS quality in performance and then the graphics on very low, oh, on very low, the ray tracing, then you apply, and then maybe you want it on, let's say, 1080p, right? So let's see. Performance 4.0 with ray tracing. Graphics is in very low. Let's see what will happen. Yeah. So, port. So it's giving us average 66 FPS. This is very low with DLSS performance. But yeah, if you wanna play it on 1080p, then the recommendation will be DLSS performance 4.0, then very low settings without ray tracing. Yeah. So I think this is the proper way to play these guys on 1080p. So yeah. Again, let's see how much is my record already. Already 46 minutes. So let's like to move more. Let's see what will give us here. I have the lantern. So no worries about that. The lantern, so with the lantern will give me guide. The only problem I have here is the the button, the key mapping. Like for example, if you wanna do something, it will be Control Alt Shift Tab. What else? C X Q. You know, so you better train your hand with regards to the control and also the combination about. Sorry about that. And combination also about the control and shift like this one, so you can get the lightning. It's like the eerie. Oh, it's rendering right now, guys. So around 68. Excuse me again. Oh, 68 FPS. So this is without any water or any moving objects. The only water we have here is this. Wait, second. Ah. So the only water we have here is only this one, but you can see there's already some moist in the side of the water using the performance because this is on performance, and you can see the pixelization inside. So there's no frame generation at all in this area. And then there we go. We're getting 67 at least on the cinematic. Nine. Max average is 102 at least. From the cinematic, it's getting 81, 78. All to block. Attack you with primary weapon. All to move out of harm's way. Happy to punch or kick caps lock to lock the camera onto the enemy. Well, there's a guide, right? Giving you the guide as well.
Greymane. Greymane? Lost in thought again? Why don't we go inside?
Alright, so guys, so let's see. We're still the options, others. So my current settings right now is in very low, without ray tracing, DLSS performance, and we're getting above 60. You can also do this kind of settings, 6900p, then balance and graphics will be at least medium, and then yeah, without ray tracing as well, because ray tracing will be a big part of that. Also, since this is a 2060 Super, we cannot use any frame generation because this graphics card is old and it doesn't have any frame generation as well. Okay, I don't know if the new drivers will have a frame generation, but for now, it's not giving us any frame generation. So by this time, if we're getting at least medium setting and not very low, and let's see, let's go to this nearest, and then we can get some details. And the leaf doesn't have any noise, unlike on low. If we set it on the low, then you'll get some noise in the edges of the leaf. Okay, let's go to the waterfalls. Maybe that will give us a least, if I can get there. Look on looking in the water, right? So this one will be a good game to play 900p as recommended by the PC specs. Oh yeah, with that settings, it's giving us a good one. Simply with some minor noise in the above, the splashing waves. But unlike before, when you look on the characters, so you cannot see any noise at all. Let's go to the character. Let's zoom the character in. So yeah, it seems that there's no noise. So let me reiterate again the settings that I have. You can play it on 900p with a 2060 Super 3700X. You can play it with 900p DLSS 4.0 balance resolution with VSync on. If you like, you can turn up the VSync. Graphics will be under medium without ray tracing. Okay. Also, if you like, you can also play this on with a 2060 Super on very performance and Vision Reflex on with the very low graphics, zero ray tracing. Let's apply that. Set the we play it on here. Oh no, 900p. This is still 900p, and we make it 1080p. Let's apply. See if there's any changes. Now, yeah. Now from doing 1080p, it seems that there's some small noise in this side. This is on performance mode. There seems some small noise. See on the edges of the armor. You see on the edges of the armor, there's some noises here and then here and then here from the performance, okay, performance mode. So, but if we look on the water, yeah, I'm getting hurt by the water. Oh no. Uh, by that, it removes some of that noise on the water, but I can still see some noises above there, up here, and some on the edges, because this is running under performance, right? So it's better that you place this on 900p then you place this on balance, and then the graphics is on medium. You can place it on high as well, I think. But the high will give you at least low 60 FPS. Okay, just remember that. See, I'm getting wait, let me before I get it. Reach 8 from the medium. No, from high. This is high FPS or high settings. So 900p balance, then high will give you below 80. But if you place this on medium, 900p, then balance DLSS 4.0, you'll be getting at least above 60 FPS. So that's about it, guys. So I hope you like the video. Please do like and share. I hope you like the video as well. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and also give this video a like. It will help a lot on my video for Crimson Desert. So this video is about the RX 70, RX, it's not RX, 7800X. No, it's 3700X processor with the RTX 2060 Super under 32 gig RAM. Okay. So again, guys, I hope you like the video. Please like and share, and hope to see you soon. Watch out for my Rogue Ally, my very low spec gaming handle that will try this Crimson Desert. But it runs on that handheld, so you don't need to worry. If you have the old Ally Rogue Ally oldie, the C1 Extreme, it will play as well. Okay, with some rendering or with some rendering resolution like FSR 3.1. Okay, again, guys, this is Super Bebe, and see you on the next video.